Welcome back. And I was sitting thinking about my big truck and how it hasn't ran in like a month and how the exhaust is probably filled with water. So we're gonna try to get this thing started. The batteries are probably dead because the battery tender that I have on it is absolute garbage. So yeah, it probably won't start. We're gonna find out. That's crazy. I thought for sure it'd be dead because that battery charger that's on it, like the tender, hasn't worked in forever, but it started. So now we can move it for the first time in like a month. I forgot what it's like to have a second gen that doesn't have heat, and it's miserable. Obviously the truck doesn't fit inside the garage. I think I'm like 4 inches too high, but I did forget that the front sway bar isn't built for it, and it definitely needs one of those. So I'm probably gonna design that, cut that really quick, and it's gonna be perfect. But we have a lot in store today for this video, especially with my mega cab, because it needs a little bit of a facelift. So we're gonna head over to Ashton's shop. I gotta grab one thing from there that I need for my truck for this video. And today is a very exciting day for this truck, but kind of a sad day for Ashton's truck. So about 2 months ago, I came across this hood on Marketplace and I bought it, got it brought to me from Ohio, and I didn't like it at first. But my mind has been changing with the front end of that truck because I wanted something different with it. So we're taking the hood back off of Ashton's truck for about maybe like 2 weeks until he gets a new one made and it gets shipped here. But for now, we're gonna take this hood off of here. We're gonna slap his stock white hood back on it. We're gonna throw that hood into my bed of the mega cab. And you guys probably have a good idea from the beginning of the video on what is about to go down with this truck. So let's get that hood unbolted. Let's slap this one back on. We'll probably just strap that hood to the top of my hood for the ride home. Ashton stock hood's back on his truck, and personally, the truck looks bigger like this to me than it did when it had the cowl hood on it. But we got the cowl hood sitting on top of my hood because that's the way I have to get it home, because that will not fit in my bed with all the stuff inside there. So I'm just gonna throw a strap from like the coil spring around it and then just hope I can make it all the way home.
This is a good strap.
That's what's gonna hold down my hood.
Yep.
That's crazy. So I got the hood back over here. I gotta fill a couple spots, like right here, little chip out of it, right there. From the hood sitting around for so long, it kind of did get beat up a little bit, but it won't be too much work to get it back in the stage it needs to be to get painted. I gotta block this out right here because there are some sand scratches right there from the fiberglass. Right here, I gotta fill in a little bit, right here, and then right here. Shouldn't be too bad once we get it all sanded down, and I'll be able to get it ready for paint. We'll prime it, then we'll take the hood to get painted along with some other stuff. So like 4 days later of body work, got the hood done, took the bumper off the truck because, you know, my brother destroyed it when he did the water pump. Got the valence off, sanded down and smoothed out. Decided to take the mirrors off, do 1/4 inch tape line all the way around where the light's at. So then all that'll shine will be where the blue tape is, and then all around it will be painted. Hung the mirrors, and now we're about to spray primer, then base coat, clear coat, and then hopefully it looks good, because I'm doing it in the garage because I'm impatient I don't want to wait a week for the paint booth. I've done this before and it turned out perfect. But can we do it again? And the color matches literally perfect. So we're gonna slap these on the truck really quick. That should look insane. Then we gotta get this hood taken off. The bumper's already off. And then when all of that's done, this thing should look a lot better than it does now. And finally the front bumper will be one solid color, not all chipped up because it was a chrome bumper. And then after that, I'm probably gonna get new headlights for it, do the 5th gen tail lights, and maybe color match the window rain guards because I don't know how that'll look. I've been thinking about it. So I got the bumper all painted. I'm working right now on getting it put back together because I took off the valence, each fog light housing, the wiring harness, the side mounts that mount here and here to hold in the wheel liners. And I also took off the brackets that go onto the frame. Valence looks amazing. Bumper looks amazing. So I'm gonna get this put back together really quick, throw that on the truck. Then we will be ready to take off that hood and put the new cowl hood on it. Got the front bumper all back together. Got the grill off the truck because it's easier to take the grill off to get to the upper bumper bolts. So we're gonna slap the bumper on, slap the grill back on, and then take the hood off. And just like that, the bumper is no longer scratched up all around this lip. And it looks a lot better now with this front bumper on it. I cannot wait to throw the hood on, so let's do that. So plans changed. We spawned to Infinite Custom, but we got the cowl hood installed, bumpers installed, just got the whole truck detailed. And this thing looks like a whole different color with these lights. And now I'm thinking we just sand down the whole entire truck and we paint it a different color because the gray looks good, but at the same time, a gray and blue pearl to match my big truck would be pretty sick. They detailed the whole thing for me really quick. They got the interior all shined up. 5th gen bumper and tailgate looks amazing. I still have yet to paint these marker lights, the 3rd brake lights. I was waiting until I get headlights and tail lights for it so I can color match those all at once. Then eventually when I do that, I'm going to color match these bottom bed pieces on the front and the back. I was gonna buy the 5th gen pieces, but the 5th gens have a piece on the bed and on the front of the bed. And I think on the 5th gens, there's something else on the bottom of the cab. I could be wrong, but I don't wanna put that big bulky 5th gen piece right here and then it hang down lower than this. I just don't think that would look right. I don't know, I have to do my research on that, but if I can make it look good, I'll definitely be ordering that. And then eventually we'll respray the bed because when you run wide wheels on it, the rock chips are horrendous. Like you guys seen earlier, we did color match the mirrors, but now you guys can see how much different it looks with everything color matched underneath this lighting. I do have to buy new rain guards because my brother was taking them off. He kind of snapped them. I was gonna color match them, but that didn't happen because one of them got cracked. So we'll order some new ones of those. We gotta get that front grill powered up because the light hasn't worked in like 4 years. So I'm gonna go grab a new light. We're gonna head back to the house, throw the light on the truck, and then I'll have the whole front end of the truck back together. Because right now the front grill light doesn't work. Good thing Infinite Custom has thousands of lights in stock. So we'll grab one of those. And then I don't think we need anything else for this right now besides headlights and tail lights. Maybe the 5th gen 3rd brake light if that'll fit. So let's head back to the house like I said, get that grill powered up, and it should look a lot better once that's lit up with the LED marker lights, LED fog lights, and the LED mirror lights. The back cab looks like a whole new truck now, especially with the cowl hood and the grill light working. So we got the grill light installed, but I want to try to make something to cover up behind the light because the light right now is so bright that it reflects on the back side of it, like lighting up the AC condenser and then this whole gap on top of the hood. I still have yet to align the hood. I'm not too good when it comes to aligning body panels, so I might have to call one of my friends or just fly teaking here to just align the hood and then fly back to Florida. We'll probably end up doing that, but with the bumper repainted and the hood painted on this truck, the whole front end of it looks totally different. Oh, and the color match mirrors. I keep forgetting about the mirrors. I don't know why, but like that is like a big part in the front end as well. So with that being said, I think it's about time we throw on some 26s, a polished wheel, like a 16 wide, and maybe a 40 or a 30 and a 42. But if we do that, we have to lift it a lot bigger. I think if I go up like another 8 to 10 inches, put it like at a 15-inch lift, I can still tow the gooseneck, I can still daily drive it, and I probably won't get pulled over as much as I do in my big dually. Because it is impossible to drive my big truck without getting pulled over, and I want to drive around lifted monster trucks, And I should probably make this one a lifted monster truck, but still daily drivable. Drop a comment on what you guys think about this front end now. Me personally, I think it looks sick. Might change out the fog lights to like the pods, color match the pods. That's gonna today's video. We have a lot planned for some other trucks. I'm looking at one behind me right now that you guys will probably be very excited to see what we're doing to that next. I can't show you guys yet, but well, actually, we can just show them a little clip. That's like the most trending truck right now on my YouTube channel, and we got some stuff in store for that. So, like I said, drop a comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.